Mayor, he was a mental patient who thought he was classy and British. Called everyone old bean for whatever reason.
Is there a reason why his monocle just happened to be suited to fix the lines on the door controls?
That was Haley's idea. You know how she was with her old school adventure games.
Right. Use seemingly insignificant inventory item on environment piece. Gotcha.
A lot of those weird circumstances just happen to be random tests for the sake of random tests. The monocle being one such example.
So what's with the top hat that he lives in?
He wore one all the time and he called himself a hat. I figured he'd feel at home in one. Next up, he ran into the junk vendor. He was a business student with asthma.
So they're Afterworld avatars based on who they were when they were alive?
That's right. They're cells too.
Does that mean Keesby was the boring average guy? Damn man, did I just get zinged by haggis? Looks that way.
Anyway, we plan to include an in-world currency system. The vendor was our way of testing the prepaid system.
Wait a minute.
Oh, don't worry, no real money's involved. All currency we earn through completing game-like tasks.
Alright. What about those flying toasters? Trying to bring the 90s back?
We were just testing out possible ways that the spirits could be harmed. Before you start accusing me of horrible things, no, they will not behave the same way as you saw them. And the same with the floating aliens, they won't be lethal in the final release.
Wait, the robot wasn't present when we ran to Con. How'd you know about that?
I had a pro in the area. We have a few in case of unit malfunctions.
Or gets hit by an EMP blast.
So you did use the mines we put on the ship. I knew something was up when there was a huge gap in the data. Those will be used in the mini-games, which you'll be able to test soon, by the way.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Glad to hear it. So basically, to sum it all up, a lot of the situations we're testing basic things. Interaction with other spirits, manipulation of objects, that sort of thing.
Wait, so why did you make it so that we can be harmed?
In case someone hacks the system and makes that possible when the final build is released. This way, we have an idea of what to expect and how we can debug it. Oh, yes, Haley. By we, I mean you.
What's the deal with Peanut Butter Pickles making Aya go ape shit?
To test spoken triggers, Peanut Butter Pickles just happen to be the first one to come to mind.
But why the obscure pop culture reference when he does that?
Aside from coming up with the trigger word, I wasn't in charge of Aya's development. But I'm sure one of the techs was bored, or drunk, or both.
Is there any reason why you didn't just recreate the real world? Why make a world full of random absurdities?
The idea was passed around, but it was ultimately decided that the real world, well, sucks. We agreed it would be more fun if it were fantastical.
How much longer until the final version is done?
There's still a lot of work, that's for sure. We've been working on this project for some time now, but I'm hoping we'll be in business in a few years.
Is that how long we'll be testing your little game?
Keesby, you're dead. Time has very little meaning to you. Besides, you won't be the only ones testing it.
More people you suckered into this?
I'm not gonna even bother explaining, because you clearly have no interest in understanding.
You know, some people dedicate their lives to cure things like cancer.
Too bad pharmaceutical companies have no interest in actually curing anybody. They exist to make money. If they cure people, they stop gaining money. My company exists to make death seem less like a loss, and more like the beginning of a new phase in life. I just happen to make money doing that.
Ugh, there's no use in debating deep topics at this point, Keesby. He's right. Let's just make the best of this. I mean, we get to test some of the cool stuff soon, right?
That's right, Sergeant. Keesby, Haley told me all about how much of a gamer you were. Aren't you at least excited about this?
Well, yeah, that's cool and all, but...
What?
You know what? Forget about it. I'll drop it. It's not like I have a choice, right? Might as well enjoy the ride.
That's the spirit. I'm opening a door on the opposite side of the room. There's a few other things we need to do before we let the games begin.